What's going on? And welcome to the Funhaus Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Ryan Haley, here with my other hosts. Who the hell are you?
That's a great question.
What is your name? For our audio listeners, Lindsay is, her eyes haven't blinked and she's having an existential crisis.
I'm Lindsay because you see
shit,
now
I
I tricked
said
you into introducing me.
Fooled again. Anyway, so this is kind of like, this is just me and Lindsay are here right now. We're leaving for RTX in the morning at the crack of dawn.
Yeah.
All right. And this is the only day of the week we're coming in for work today.
Yeah, for quite a while. So that's why we're also recording this so early. So.
Right. So it's kind of one of those, it's like when you're in school or high school or whatever, and, you know, it's like you have one of those like random days in the middle. No work is getting done today, right? It's just kind of like, this is a...
You think you're doing a lot of work.
Yeah, I am doing a lot of work. I'm just saying that it's like,
secret.
it feels like it's summer vacation.
Yes.
It feels like nothing matters. Let's go. Let's get this shit over with. It's summer vacay. Okay. So that's why we're going to have a summer vacation episode today. Okay. I thought about, you know, are you going on any cool summer vacations this year?
I'm going to the beach next week.
Okay. Well, we can talk about that. But I came up, there's this awesome website that I use all the time as a reference called roadsideamerica.com. Okay. Have you ever been to this?
No, yeah, but I've heard of this website.
I love it. I've seen so much cool shit from there. You know, it's got basically the normal stuff you would go to in a city that you're visiting.
Yeah.
But then it also has everything off the beaten path that you would never think to go to unless you knew about it from the locals.
Yeah, like you got to go try the soup at Grandma Mary's.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's like that, but usually it's more even weirder stuff. You know, it's like, well, I can give you a million examples, which I'm about to.
She spits in it.
Right, yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. Grandma Mary's famous suit that she spits in. That would be something that would be hopefully on roadsideamerica.com.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I have like my own personal little mini bucket list of things that I've
from this website,
from the website that I've wanted to see, or just some things that aren't on the website, just things my vacation bucket list, right, if you will, if I could go anywhere. So we're going to go through some things worldwide. But then we're also going to scale it down a little bit. Some things just in America, basically.
Oh, so this is called Roadside America?
It's Roadside America, but it covers the world.
Covers the world.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Because I'm interested in that.
And I also looked for stuff from your hometown, Cincinnati, right? Is it Cincinnati, basically?
Dayton, yeah.
Dayton. Okay. Well, we'll call it Cincinnati today. So, you know, you can tell me if you think or if you've even seen some of this shit.
Okay.
So anyway, this might not go the full episode today, but we're just going to have a summer vacation episode of the Funhaus Podcast.
And places that you can go.
Yeah. Places you can go. So for one here, I'm just going to go on my own. This is my Ryan's bucket list of things. Okay. So for one, we're going to start with the running of the bulls. Always wanted to go to the running of the bulls.
That's
in Pamplona, Spain.
Okay, I was going to say
July 7th through 14th.
That's like soon.
That's very soon.
We could go now. Let's fuck RTX.
We're not going to. Would you ever run with the bulls, Lindsay?
Do you run with them or you watch them run?
No. You run with them. They block off the streets and they run through the streets. And so it's like the idea is that you're in a little mob of people that are getting close to it, but then you're getting out of the way at the last second and you don't want to get gored. And that's where, you know, the horns get you.
I don't think I would do it.
You know, as much as
I'd watch you do it.
Well, the funny thing is that as much as I don't know why this was first on my list. It just was one of the first things I thought of. It's not like something I'm like.
It's a high priority item.
It's not honestly that high priority because I really don't think even if I went there, I don't think I would do it. I don't think I would run with them.
I don't think you would either. You don't even like to run for fun,
right? But also, it's like
save your life.
Well, to me, the whole thing, it's like for it to be worth it, you got to get close enough to where you're in danger, right? I mean, yeah, I could run like where I'm a quarter of a mile in front of them already, but what's the fun in that?
Yeah.
But I also really do not want to get gored by these things.
I know. That's what I'm saying, why I wouldn't do it.
I'm a baby, and I'll just go and watch with some Spanish beer.
You're showing some clips of it. We're looking at it now.
Okay,
Are you going to show
we're looking at the running of the bulls right now. Do not show anybody getting gored if you can help it. Well, I guess this isn't live, so we can do whatever we want. Oh, shit. Okay.
I would not
be anywhere I guess.
Oh, and then people would get behind him. Oh my God.
I guess it would be one thing if I got to the side, because then, yeah.
So have people gotten?
Oh yeah, dude, people have died at this thing.
Why do people do it?
100,000%.
Why do they do it then?
Because it's tradition.
It was just me, and I startled myself.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So another thing. This is also on my bucket list. Have you heard of the Cooper Hill Cheese Rolling Festival or whatever? The Cooper Hill Cheese Rolling Festival.
That sounds familiar.
It's a hill in Gloucestershire, England, where they
Okay.
roll a wheel of cheese down it, and you race to the
Yes,
bottom, and everyone's
I
just
have
rolling
heard
their
of
bodies
this.
over.
Yeah,
over
I've
each
heard
other.
of this.
Yeah, would you do that?
That
See, I would do that.
That sounds cool. When is that?
That's
I'm going to
every
England.
spring.
Oh, damn it. I'm going in the fall.
Okay.
This one, I've seen this
here
probably
you
on
go.
like TikTok
you can see the
or
video
something.
of it. You know, people stumbling down this one specific hill, Cooper Hill,
Oh my God.
going after this cheese. So,
Oh God.
I would do stuff like this as a child. I remember going to
Yeah.
parks and just being like, I'm just gonna fly my body
Of
down
course.
this, fling it down this hill.
Yeah.
And it's really fun.
I used to
mean,
love
you definitely
rolling
get hurt.
down the hill.
Yeah, well, this isn't just rolling. This is like tumbling down a hill. You know,
Well, yeah.
violently.
Well, it's like always at one point your bottom
thinking
half
about that.
kind of like gets goes faster or like way
Uh-huh.
more, I guess. So I would always end up like this, like with my feet down, and I'd be like, I'm not rolling anymore because I would roll like this. You know?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
I just didn't roll like this because eventually my body turns like that.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. You
Yeah.
almost start rolling up the hill,
yeah.
kind of.
You just stop.
You just stop, basically. I also want to go to Oktoberfest, but I hear it's like, it might be is that kind of a tourist thing? You know,
It
Is
might
that
be
one of-
more now.
Where it's
I
like
think
no
maybe
one,
you
no
were
Germans actually give a shit. They're
I think
just
a while
like,
ago it
oh.
was probably cooler, but
Okay, well,
it'd still
we'll
be.
just throw
I
that
bet
in.
it would still be cool though.
So there's this thing, Lindsay,
Uh-huh.
called in Tennessee. Actually, this is on my to visit bucket list, and this will probably be the most boring one, but I want to go to it anyway. It's called the Barkley Marathon. Okay.
Barkley.
Yeah, I might have
Barkley?
talked about it on some Funhaus media, but this is what it is. It's supposedly the world's most difficult race or marathon.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and it's more than a marathon. And what it is this guy, this weirdo up in Tennessee. He doesn't tell you when it's going to be exactly. He kind of gives you a few dates, like maybe around this sometime this week the race will start. So that you have to just go there. You have to get chosen to be part of it.
Uh-huh.
Then you have to go there in the time frame, and then at any time a conch shell can be blown, and within 20 or 12 hours or something, the race is going to start. So it could be like at 2 or no, I think within 1 hour. I'm sorry. Within 1 hour after the
Yeah.
conch shell has been blown, then they start the race. And they start it by the guy who started it. He smokes an entire cigarette, and when the final ashes hit the ground, you start the race. Okay, and the race, the actual course changes all the time, so you have to know exactly where to go. And the way you go, say you're the 50th number ride, or say you're the 20th.
Uh-huh.
Racer in this thing, you have to go and collect the 20th page of a bunch of novels that have been strewn around the race, and that's how they know that you've actually been there. All right, and this thing is over 100 miles long, and that's the race. Sorry
How
if that
long
was
is it
really
supposed
confusing.
to take you to do it?
It takes that's the thing. Supposedly, no one's actually ever completed the full race, right?
How long has he been doing it?
A couple decades, so probably like 20 something years. But it's over 100 miles, I think, and people do it, and so you're staying up for days running, and it's
So yeah,
torture.
You can't take breaks.
you could. People do. I think they do
Mhm.
like go and take a nap or something, but you're cutting into your time. I might have gotten some of the
So you
history
wanna
wrong
go
there.
do that? You
I want to
want-
go. I want to literally just go bring a camping chair and sit by the finish
So
line.
you don't want to
and-
do the race.
No.
You just wanna
I'm not
see-
going to do that
Okay.
race.
I was
No,
gonna
I just
say,
want to
you don't
hang out.
even want to run with the bulls, Ryan.
No. I want to go to these different races and just hang out and watch these crazy people compete.
You want to watch other people run.
Yeah, that's why it's the most boring one. And you don't even get to see them run. You get to watch them every once in a while when they go past the finish line. They have to go through the finish line several times.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
He does this every year.
every year. Yeah, in March.
In March.
in
Okay.
Tennessee. So
Fun fact about Tennessee, about Memphis. It has I think it's number 1 currently on the most affordable cost of living.
Memphis? Oh, I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe every word of that.
Yeah.
So I've just said a couple of my.
But then you got to live in Memphis.
Yeah, that'd be fucking cool. So it'd
I
be
was looking at you
a
like,
deal.
what
What a
are you gonna
deal. So those are a few of my international bucket list things I want to see. Do you have any?
Well,
on
one's
yours?
not only there was one that was not international. That's
All right. Well,
Memphis.
you know, it's
I mean, I don't know. I should have looked at the Roadside America thing so I could have seen what kind of crazy stuff there is to do.
no, it's okay. I like putting you on the spot instead. You know, have you ever been to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee?
I have been.
You have? Did you go to Dollywood?
I did not go to Dollywood, but I've been to Pigeon Forge and I've been to Gatlinburg.
Okay. Well, anyone out there
As a
trying to plan
teenager.
their summer vacation to the South, you got to get stopped by Pigeon Forge, also locally known as Hillbilly Las Vegas. Because I went a million times as a kid, but they've added so much shit since I've
Have
been
they
there.
really?
I have
Is there
to go
a casino
back.
there?
No casinos in Tennessee.
That's why I didn't think so.
But you
they make a big lake and they go international waters in the middle of Tennessee.
and we just import the water from the
Mediterranean.
from the Indian Sea. It'll be international waters. Yeah, so we got Dollywood.
That's you if you were the
We got
mayor.
Dollywood Splash Country, the Titanic Museum, the Elvis Museum, the Southern Gospel Museum, the Jurassic Jungle Boat Ride.
Memphis?
This is Pigeon Forge,
Oh, Pigeon Forge,
Hillbilly
Pigeon
Las
Forge.
Vegas.
Right.
Hollywood Wax Museum, the Great Smoky Mountain Murder Mystery, indoor skydiving, Paula Dean's Lumberjack Feud, and the Button Willow Civil War Theater.
Wow.
What do you think about Pigeon Forge?
I've been
I feel like
there.
I'm like the, the what do you call it? Chamber of Commerce for these places.
Yeah.
They should give me money.
I was 15 or 16 maybe when I went there.
Okay.
And I think it was just like one spring break. And
Did you have a good time?
It was okay, but for me,
What?
I was like, we're going to Tennessee for spring break.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
No, I'd rather go to the beach, especially when I was 16.
Okay. Put that away. You're not allowed to look at that.
I wanted to look at the Roadside America.
Well, luckily, I looked at it for you for Cincinnati, your
Oh,
hometown.
okay. All
so
right, let's
here's some
see.
of the things that you probably don't know about in your own hometown, Lindsay.
That's
and that
probably
one
true.
day we should go together and hang out and look at. Okay.
Okay.
Tell me which of these that incites your interests or whatever the phrase is.
Sounds fun.
American Sign Museum. That honestly sounds really boring. I don't want to go. There's a museum of signs. I guess maybe that's cool.
Like street signs, road signs?
Road signs, streets,
Yeah, that
famous
sounds
signs.
cool.
Okay, that's all you got, Cincinnati, huh? You got the Passenger Pigeon Memorial Hut. Did you know that there's an entire? We got the sign museum coming up here.
Oh, he's just moving along. He's not
the-
showing any of
the
it.
pig-
We're looking at it. But
So yeah,
you
there's
can
the
Google
Memorial
it.
Hut. An entire species of bird went extinct in Cincinnati, so they have a memorial hut for it. The passenger pigeon.
Is one picture of a bird upside down?
Yeah,
Like, I died.
I just think it's kind of funny and sad to just be like, yeah, animals go extinct here, or like our place is not safe for these animals. Here's a memorial to come and look at. Have you been to the
I
memorial
have
hut for this
not.
pigeon?
No, I've not been there.
What about there is the Greater Cincinnati Police Historical Society Museum, and they have a stuffed hero police dog. Apparently, Cincinnati had a famous police dog that everyone knew, a local hero, and they stuffed him, and now you can go visit him
I did not know
at
this
the
either.
Greater Cincinnati Police Historical Society Museum. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a stuffed dog. You can check it out in Google Images for our video watchers. I wish you could pet the stuffed dog, but it's okay. I understand.
Wow.
So you've never been to that, I assume?
No. I don't think I'm probably not going to have been to a lot of the stuff on your
So
list.
is it because these are so off the beaten path, or is it because you don't care about your hometown of Cincinnati?
I think it's because I actually didn't grow up in Cincinnati.
Well, how far away is Dayton or whatever from Cincinnati?
Like an hour and
Hour.
something.
Okay, well, all right. Maybe this
Look
is a
up
little.
Dayton.
We'll look up Dayton right after this. You also have William Taft's childhood home. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, he was a president.
He was a president. But get this. Apparently, William Taft hated Cincinnati, wanted
Oh.
nothing to do with Cincinnati, But his son liked Cincinnati, and his son was the mayor of Cincinnati. So he decided to buy his dad's childhood home and turn it into a museum, but he made himself a robot there. And he's a big fisherman. So look up William Taft's robot son. Yeah, look at the robot son. So this is his son as a robot.
Like Disney style?
Yeah, like animatronic son of William Taft, former president. And he's a big fisherman, and he's just telling you about his dad. Saying like, my dad, when he was born here in Cincinnati, he was a
president.
He was a president at some point. So I just think that's kind of funny.
That is
William
kind of
Taft
funny.
didn't like Cincinnati. He disowned it as his home.
That's what I did.
His robot son wants to tell you about him.
Even though I never lived there, I disowned it as my own.
Well, that's sad. Who love living in Cincinnati and who are and unfortunately are not there with us today?
Jerry Springer.
Oh, really?
Well, he was
I think I remember that.
Yeah, he was from Cincinnati.
No, actually, it's two random people at
because he said he's no longer
there.
with us today, and he died recently.
Well, that's true, but there's
Wait, isn't Jerry Springer?
Look up SpongeBob SquarePants tombstones in Cincinnati, please. There's two amazing, gigantic SpongeBob SquarePants tombstones in Cincinnati.
Did you know?
Somebody was a huge fan, and I'm going to go visit them one day.
Wow, that's cool.
Is that cool?
Yeah, I would go there.
Now,
wait, real quick, because Jerry Springer was the former mayor of Cincinnati.
Oh,
So
like William
everything that you
Taft's
said-
son.
Yeah, everything you said was true.
Yeah, I researched a lot for this episode. Okay, and lastly, there's a mural of George Washington in drag in Cincinnati that while I'm there, I might as well see it. Check that out. Have you been to this or to that? Have you seen the SpongeBob tombstone?
I haven't seen either of those.
No. Look at this awesome drag. Wow. Yeah. Look at that. That's huge. That's a
Oh.
whole side of a building.
Where is that? Click on that
Cincinnati.
bigger? I mean, can you make that bigger?
Your adopted hometown.
I mean, like,
So, all right. Look up Dayton.
okay, look.
So,
up here.
hopefully you're all writing these down out there in podcast land so that you too can go on the ultimate American and international summer vacation with us one day.
That's right. I was saying like, oh, the picture of that building looked like the picture of this building, but it's not the same building.
Okay.
So.
Nice.
It's in Cincinnati. I was thinking
okay.
I might have seen it, but I didn't.
Did you look up Dayton yet?
I'm looking it up right
Look
now.
up Dayton. And in the meantime, while you're looking up Dayton, I'm going to tell you a few cool things. Oh wait, God, for our audio listeners, the entire time I had this safari hat I was supposed to be wearing. This is like we're going on a safari around America. But I haven't been wearing it. God damn it. We should probably just start the whole episode over.
Okay.
Rick, no, never mind, actually.
Let me get a tail sync.
No, we're going to continue. Did you find anything in Dayton?
I'm looking. It showed me Daytona first, so now I'm like, okay.
That's in Florida.
Dayton, Ohio. Okay. Sunwatch Indian Village.
Sunwatch Indian Village.
It's a nice historical site.
How many pages on Dayton? Okay, only 7. Nice.
Wait, it says 1 through 5 of 31. Does that mean 31 things?
Oh, yeah.
31 things in Dayton. Okay.
Anything else cool?
Big twig maze sculpture thing.
I love big mazes. There's a few motifs on roadsideamerica.com. Mazes are one of them, but also you will find sometimes half of the things that are in a city are just giant muffler men. Do you know what these are? They're like giant paper mache or whatever, not paper mache, but huge muffler men people. And sometimes that's a lot of the entries. Okay, yeah, there's kind of a robot man there.
Rooftop
robot. It's kind of weird.
Southbound lane on 75. There's the Trader's World, which is a big flea market, and they have a big horse.
Okay, that's probably on there. I bet.
South, just a bit south of Dayton.
Okay. Anything else here?
Oh, you can go to
the Wright Brothers flyover. See, that's a more normal entry.
Yeah, this is normal because you could go to the museum and stuff and see
Right.
Oh, Dayton, Ohio, Kennedy's Eternal Flame.
I don't know.
But a weird sculpture that makes it look like JFK is being turned to ash.
Okay. For anyone in Dayton, Ohio, there is a
Kennedy's eternal flame.
there is a JFK sculpture that looks like he was basically incinerated, like in T2 Judgment Day at the beginning.
Let's look at the next one. Okay.
It's called Kennedy's Eternal Flame. That's scary.
There's nothing.
Okay, that's most of it.
Yeah, it's kind of boring there, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty boring there. But, that's a lot of towns.
That's Ohio.
It's Ohio. Home of the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Real quick, I'm just going to give you a few things. I did look up Los Angeles, the city we're currently in, and I was going to see if there was any of these things on this short list that you would like to go and we should visit.
I think there would be a bunch. That would be super fun.
Well, you want to hear them?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So we have there is apparently a gift shop at the the LA coroner's office.
Okay.
So you can buy gifts. That's the morgue, right? Is the coroner's office the morgue?
The coroners, yeah, they have a morgue there.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Probably.
There's also the Bonnie Bray House, where speaking in tongues was invented.
Is that in Echo Park?
I think you're right. Yeah, I think it is.
Because Bonnie Bray is a street over in Echo Park.
Okay. But wouldn't that be crazy to go where the place where Pentecostal speaking in tongues was invented?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that would have been in Los Angeles either.
Here's the empty bottle of wine from the last episode that I just kicked over.
For our audio listeners, there's an empty bottle of rosé underneath the desk here.
Thank you.
There's one thing that I thought was funny. Like there's a lot of things on this website where it's kind of like I would have never thought that I would want to go to see that, but now that you have presented it
like
to me,
the Tongue House.
Like the what house?
The Tongue House.
Like the Tongue House. Yeah, I would. Yeah, never go out of my way to see that. But now that you have it on this website, I'm going to. And one of those is there's this old forest-themed cafeteria here in town. Okay, from the 30s.
Do you know where?
At Clifton's, but
that's downtown. Oh, I've seen pictures of that.
Okay,
I haven't been there, but I've seen that.
But more importantly, this old cafeteria that's like a forest and has been
that's what I've seen.
Yeah, but there is a neon light there. There's a neon sign that is supposedly the world's oldest continually lit neon sign.
What?
Okay, apparently the neon light was turned on in the 30s. Then it was covered behind a wall in 1949, and when the wall was taken out in a 2012 renovation, the neon light was discovered still on. This neon light, that one on that you can see right there, has been on since 1930, the oldest continually lit neon sign in the world. Now, like I said, I didn't know I wanted to see the world's oldest continually lit neon sign.
Now you do.
But now I will. What about you? Do you have any interest?
I will go to Clifton's, yeah.
Okay.
It looks cool.
Cool. Let's also look at a giant Italian chair in the parking lot of LA Merchandise Mart that you can park under. I want to go park under the giant Italian chair.
Where is that?
1933 South Broadway.
Downtown.
Is that
or
it? Okay, let's see. Yeah, check it out. There you
what?
go.
I've never seen this.
Yeah, park under that giant Italian chair.
Interesting.
Okay. We got a few more here, and then I want to just kind of go, talk about a few of your most memorable summer vacations right after this break. Profiling, surveillance, data harvesting. There are a lot of things not to like about tech giants, but what can you actually do about it when you rely on so many of their products? Well, the good news is it doesn't take much for you to take a stand. For less than $7 per month, you can join me and fight back against big tech by using ExpressVPN. How do you think big tech companies make all their money anyways, man? Well, by tracking your searches, video history, and everything you click on, and then selling your personal data. ExpressVPN helps you anonymize much of your online presence by hiding your IP address, a unique identifier that every device has that allows big tech to match your activity back to you. That's why I use ExpressVPN on all my devices to make it much more difficult for them to exploit my data for their own profits. And the best part is how easy it is for you to use the ExpressVPN app. I just tap one button on my phone or computer to turn it on, and that's all it takes to keep people out of my business. So if you don't like big tech tracking you and selling your personal data for profit, it's time to fight back. Visit expressvpn.com/funhouse right now to protect your online freedom and privacy. That's expressvpn.com/funhouse, expressvpn.com/funhouse. We're back with planning the Funhouse's most amazing summer vacation. Yes, Lindsay, you got your hand
I have
up.
a question. So we have a few more things in LA.
Just a couple more.
Okay.
And then we're going to move on.
Have you added the dumpster full of fortune cookies?
Oh, I know where that one is.
I know, but I'm saying you should add that for other people.
You're right. Dumpster full of fortune cookies.
Submit it to the Roadside America.
See, that one.
Or
I would, but I can see that one, though. I do not want to risk them not filling up that dumpster full of fortune cookies if this becomes an actual roadside attraction. Yeah, I don't think I can spill that secret, but I will take you there. Also, there's the Golden Age of Porn Walk of Fame. You know, there's obviously the Walk of Fame here in town, but then outside of what used to be the Pussycat Theater on Santa Monica Boulevard, there's a Walk of Fame for the Golden Age of porn stars.
who has names on that?
You know, probably what's the Debbie Does Dallas person, or I don't know these people.
What's the names there? I can't read any of those. It's too small.
Harry Reams, duh.
Oh.
He gave good ream jobs, I hear.
Okay, well, that's... A lot of these are actually, I bet, like...
Yeah, that was Denzel Washington and Tom Hanks. That was a different picture. So anyway, if you want to check that out, there's a statue of a businessman with his head stuck inside the building. Have you seen this downtown?
No.
It looks cool. Type in statue of businessman with head inside building. Look at this. Kind of cool modern art.
Oh.
You know?
You know what?
Look at that.
Maybe I have seen this.
I love that one.
Where is this, I wonder?
Figueroa Street, downtown.
I bet you I have seen this. Because during E3 times, back in another era, I would take the train and I would walk from like 7th and Metro down Figueroa to the convention center.
Okay.
Man, statue, head in wall.
Yeah, you've seen it. And last but not least, if you're ever coming to LA, you should check out the concrete bedpan fountain. Look up the concrete bedpan fountain when you get a chance. Just kind of nice flowing water there. You can throw some coins in the concrete bedpan fountain in downtown Los Angeles. Let's see.
Head in.
Let's blow one of those pictures up. Yeah, I think it's that first one right there, I think. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, anyway, concrete bedpans. So, Lindsay, which of these, of all of the things from LA, from Cincinnati, from the world, which sounds most interesting to you? I know these are all things that I'm interested in, not you, but which of my interests interest you the most?
I'd go to the neon sign or the neon.
The neon sign.
The neon
That's
light.
one of the stupidest ones. Not in a good way.
I mean, it's like
interesting that's the one that you picked. Okay. Well,
I mean, I've seen the man with the head in his wall.
Apparently, you have.
I think.
Yeah.
With his head in the wall.
Is there a thing here in LA or Cincinnati where it's like?
I'd go see the Robot Taft.
Robot
Taft.
Robo Taft. Is there anything that like when people come visit you either in LA or Cincinnati that you're like, all right, this isn't the standard tourist place I'm gonna bring you to, but I like it. It's cool and it's Lindsay's special roadside attraction. No. Just
like food places. Because when people come to visit me, I go, guess what? We're gonna go to all my favorite places to eat. So it's like, I don't know, because the other stuff is just like so touristy. I do like, well, this might be a thing that maybe is not a tourist attraction, but probably is on a TikTok list somewhere.
Okay.
Is the Last Bookstore downtown?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like you wouldn't find it. Yeah, like, and somebody's saying like this is a big tourist attraction, but it's absolutely one of those things that's like the top 5 hidden places in LA you need to check out. what 5 things to do in one day in LA.
Yeah.
And it's like the last bookstore, Little Tokyo. Like,
That's a good one.
get ramen across from Little Tokyo. It's like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, mine would probably be
Food.
similar to you. Like, I'd take people to Tiki Tea. It's a tiny tiki bar.
I love Tiki Tea.
Really small, but
We should
especially
go there.
I'll also say, hey, you got to go order the Ooga Booga, and then they go, can I get the Ooga Booga? And then whenever you do that, spoiler alert, everybody in the whole place goes Ooga Booga, Ooga Booga, Ooga Booga, Ooga Booga as they pour your drink, and it freaks people out. It's fun.
That's cool.
Or if you order the blood and sand, then they wind up a tiny mechanical bull, and then everyone yells "Tora, Tora, Tora" as the bull goes down the bar,
and you got to run from it
and escapes everyone's drinks. No, it's more just like if the bull runs into your drink, you just kind of got to nudge it back into the
that's cute.
into the lane.
I'm trying to think of other places like I would take people. Mostly it would just be like my family or like my sister or whatever, and I'd be like, let's go ride the boats in Echo Park.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Boring. I'm boring.
Well,
I'm
the
boring.
swan boats are kind of cool. I mean, and there was that was in a Chinatown, I want to say, has those swan boats, right? So it's like a part of cinema history,
it's a
too.
part of cinema
And
history.
also-
It's in that OK Go music video, Echo Park Lake.
Yes, it is. And also it is that island on Echo Park is all the outside shots from Gilligan's Island. Did you know that?
No, but I do now. You look like you're on an outside shot.
I
of
look like
Gilligan's
I'm in
Island.
Gilligan's Island right now. But the Echo Park little island there is the island from Gilligan's Island. It's kind of cool.
I was gonna say something. I totally blanked.
Swan boats, your family.
Oh, well, I was gonna say yes. Those are the classic. Let's go do the swan boats. But once you tell me where this dumpster full of fortune cookie is, that's gonna add that to my list. Hey, Jug, want to see the dumpster full of fortune cookies? It's my sister's nickname.
Your sister's nickname is Dumpster Full of Fortune Cookies?
Jug.
Oh. Okay, that confused me.
Isn't it ironic? Small world, am I right? When people look at Roadside America, they never know if they're seeing the person, dumpster full of fortune cookies, or the dumpster full of fortune cookies.
It's hard when they hyperlink it. Another thing in Cincinnati is there's the Lucky Cat Museum. You know the Lucky Cats, like the Chinese Lucky Cats?
Cat, yeah.
And there's a museum of Lucky Cats in Cincinnati.
Where? I gotta look that
In
up.
Cincinnati.
Another thing in Cincinnati is the Cincinnati Reds. And
no fucking shit.
the Cincinnati Bengals.
No, another thing in LA is the LA Rams and the LA Chargers. We can do this for days.
Do you know another thing in LA?
What?
Oh, it's called Hollywood.
Okay, everyone. Like I said, this is gonna be a short episode. It's summer vacation. I don't really have much planned other than listing off all these insane places I want to go to.
I think people in the comments should leave some recommendations for cool shit to do where they're from.
That's a perfect idea, Lindsay. Yes, in the comments below this video, please, if there is something off the beaten path in your hometown, let us know. Put it down in the comments. Even, give us a couple of them too.
Or even on the beaten path, but people are like avoiding it. Like, I don't want to go there.
What is that? Yeah. What?
And if you're from
your
England,
hometown.
if you're from the UK, England or Scotland, or if you're from Amsterdam or Lisbon, please let me know the things to do.
And if you're from Gloucester, let me know. I'll see you at the cheese rolling hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I really want to go to that.
Yeah. I was going to look up something on something, but I don't remember what it was now. But I do want to see cool things where people are from.
I love the cheese rolling hill one so much because it's like you could roll a piece of cheese down any hill in the world, but no, I want to go to that hill where they roll that piece of cheese because it's special.
There's like that hill that we kind of have outside that's the really super grassy one. We could like roll a wheel of cheese down there.
Well, right, but of course we could do that.
We could start,
start our own tradition, our own.
What is it called? Does it have a name?
The Copper Hill. I'm fucking it up.
Okay, so this is Copper Hill West.
Okay, all right, I like
right?
it. Where your mind's at. Cooper Hill cheese
Cooper
roll.
Hill Cheese Roll West.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. All right, everyone. We're gonna start our own Cooper Hill Cheese Roll West.
Yeah.
And we're starting it, and we're gonna figure out the hill. Is it the hill you said?
That grassy one.
That grassy one?
Yeah, but we
you mean
can't
the backside of the Hollywood Hill sign? Or the Hollywood sign hill, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
anyway,
the mountain. I'm talking about the mountain.
That's what I was thinking you were talking about. We'll figure out the details. Anyway, this might be our shortest episode. I know, I really don't.
There's a lot happening here.
Anything
We're
else
about
happening
to
in the summer?
We're about to go to RTX. I'm going on a vacation after that, and I very much need one. I'm ready for it. But when we come back after RTX, after everything is settled down, we'll be back with more podcasts. I can't say anything for sure, but I think Patrick's coming back soon. He's going to be around, so
Thank Christ.
we should get him on the podcast. Yeah.
Yes, we should. Has he ever been on this podcast? Maybe
Yeah,
one
remember
time
because when we were
back
in that
the
little
old
room, we made
tiny
him sit in
room?
the middle sometimes.
That's right.
But I'm sure he's gonna hate this.
Well, I can't. We got to get that on film.
So
we can't ask for his review until we're rolling.
Yeah,
here.
I can't. So that'll be fun. And I think, do we have any like other big projects coming up? Like,
Well, I was told that we should talk about RTX for a little bit, but won't this have aired after RTX?
Yeah, this is after. This is next week. RTX already happened, and if you didn't make it, I'm sorry. It was a great time. If you were there, it was great to meet you.
I got hit. I got put in the dunk tank a lot. I assume.
I think maybe probably.
I'm
just
bringing
once,
my suit. I'm
You-
gonna
well,
be in there most.
You
of the
have
time.
to because you're gonna go to the pool party with us, right?
Yeah,
There's
but
no pool party, but
okay, yeah, but I
it's
will
our
be at
own.
the dunk tank.
It's a pool party in our head. But I was gonna say we're doing more live streams because at this point too, like we haven't done any live streams in a minute because
Of
all the-
RTX.
4th of July. First of
Yeah.
all, we didn't do last Thursday because of the drunk stream, the drunken high stream.
That's right.
So, but we did Friday, so that counts. 4th of July, RTX, and then RTX comp day. We'll be traveling back, so we're not going to be streaming. But by the time this airs, we will be streaming again. And I'm trying to think of any cool videos coming out. I think by this time or coming soon will be that BTS video.
Oh yeah, that one's fun. Can we tell them what it's about?
Yeah, why don't you give them a little, yeah.
I don't think I should actually because I'm not as far into it as I should be. I don't.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's going to come out eventually. People are going to see it. We went and shot a BTS video, and like there was competition involved.
Yes.
There was Ryan drinking involved.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a part of it.
So you have not gotten that far into it. It was pretty fun. So that'll be, I think, cool that
It was really fun. It's been a bitch to edit. Because I just we don't make these kind of videos usually.
Yeah,
I'm just like, where do I? It's all this stuff. What do I do? It's funny though.
It is. It's different. It's because it's BTS.
Yeah,
well,
it's
like
different.
BTS. So it's like unique. But I'm excited to see the end
Me
product.
too. And Abandonware is going strong, I assume.
Oh yeah, Abandonware is currently out. I love that show. So I love the songs that you
Damn,
write.
how about those songs? That's been so amazing lately. Who writes those?
Wait, you interrupted me complimenting you about the songs to be like, how about those songs? Those songs are great. I'm like, yeah, I know. I was just fucking saying that.
Right.
I love them. They're so good. I love that whole
They're not that
show. I wanted to try to like look to see and give sneak peeks of some of the other videos that are coming out. And after Abandonware, there's another little Monday series that I think Elise is kind of taking over. But
Oh yeah.
hopefully
I can't wait.
by time fall rolls around, we'll have a new season of Dream Jobs.
Well, and Elise's
I would really like
Elise.
to do that.
Oh, Dream Jobs, you say?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'd like to really do that to
I
bring
would
it
too.
back.
That series is always fun.
Yeah.
But Elise's, I think, is going to be really funny too. It's that classic old Funhaus formula.
Oh, exactly. And also on this channel that the podcast is on is the ongoing Must Be Dice season.
Barbie.
Barbie.
Yeah. Barbie
Yeah.
Murders.
Are we going to do a Barbie cast where we come and review Barbie on our podcast?
Well, I've been trying to, obviously I do want to go to the Barbieheimer or whatever the fuck
Sure.
double feature. I'm trying to get people to go, a group together for that. How interested are you in spending 5 or 6 hours at the movie theater watching Barbie and Oppenheimer? Yay or nay? By your face. I'm gonna go.
Is that picking up me breathing?
We can separate.
That's just a lot.
We can
That's
separate into 2 days, I guess. But fuck.
I mean, you guys could all go, and then I could just come in for the second one, or like whichever one you see first. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
You go to the movie theater. Which one would you see first? What do you think? How would it go? Does it go? You see?
Oh, you mean which of the two am I going to see first? I've gone over this a lot on this channel, I think, at this point. But I have a whole video about it on my
really?
Because YouTube channel.
I don't think I've heard this.
Oh well, it's okay. Well, let's see. I guess that was on All Good No Worries, maybe. Never mind. But there's a million ways to experience Barbie Oppenheimer. And then how are you going to go? I guess
I'm just going to see Barbie.
You're only going to see Barbie. Interesting. You're Cinescum. How dare you? How dare you not go see both on the same day? Yeah, there's Barbie and Oppenheimer. Then there's Oppenheimer and then Barbie. And then there's the Barbie Oppenheimer swirl. I think that's what we're going to go to, where you go theater hop from film to film. In the middle, you see 30 minutes of Oppenheimer
chaos.
And then 30 minutes of Barbie until you've completed both
chaos,
films.
Ryan.
Yeah.
How you gonna make sense of anything?
I don't want to. What do you mean? It's the most pure way to see both films.
Well,
anyway,
all I'm saying is when we have seen it, then we come back here and we do a little recap
on the podcast.
Yeah.
That sounds like a perfect thing to do a whole episode on. Yes, I agree.
Okay, well, I said little segment and you said whole episode.
Yeah, there's a lot to
You're
unpack.
gonna have to save shit for Funhaus or whenever that comes back one day.
Oh shit.
You have to save all this shit for Funhaus.
I cannot wait for Funhaus.
You guys are gonna have such a better time there talking about movies and stuff than like you do here trying to talk to me about movies. You want to talk about TV shows, reality, or whatever? I could talk about that all day.
That'll probably have to be on Funhaus too.
I need to watch. I would come on to talk about TV.
Okay.
But I need to watch The Bear. I haven't seen the second season, but the first season was great. Okay, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, everyone. Well, sorry it was a little less organized than normal today. But hey, it's summer vacation. Okay,
and
give us a little break.
It's actually like if we just sat down and we're talking, it's like a little bit.
Yeah.
What? What did you say? Dumpster full of fortune cookies. Cool.
Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll be back next week with a fully fleshed out and produced episode of this podcast, and that Lindsay will be doing. So thanks a lot, and I'll see ya next week.
I'll just be coming back from vacation, so we'll see about that.
Mm-hmm.